What's going on, guys? I'm just going to make a quick video. I am actually in a trade. So this morning on NVIDIA, I actually took the short here and I wrote it down and I actually closed it. Wait, was it here? Because I thought I closed it down here. Maybe it was this. Oh, it's this short up in here. I took the short up in this range, and because I was going to say I closed it at 266 something. And I was really busy today, so I couldn't really do too much, and I was like, you know what, this is a good level down here, I'm going to close it, which actually was a perfect thing. So NVIDIA actually bounced beautifully and it started to make an M pattern here, and I was really looking at this key support down here, which was holding for, this was a flagging action, couldn't close below, it rallied, it came back down, couldn't close candle bodies below this 267.70, and then it rallied and it continued to reject at the same key level right here, roughly this 269.34. The short can still be good. This market could be faking out. Obviously, you see what just happened, very big sell candle. So I took a long here on NVIDIA just for like an into the close kind of long, just in case it decides to break out. But this can also end up looking like potentially could look like something bad here. So I think the bears are really trying to step in, but I think the bulls might be stronger right now. You see how this big sell candle came in here, and we're just instantly buying back up. Now this range I'm watching, 268.90, is pretty good. Looking at it like even on this 268.80 or so, it's a big level. And the reason that it's such a big level for me is because if you look on the hourly candles, we have not been able to close an hourly candle above this range here of 268.85, and also 268.70 is pretty key. See, we're starting to flip red here. We have not closed a candle body above somewhere in this 85 to 68. We've been trying for a while, so this is a big moment right here, and we really need to see NVIDIA potentially popping up here. So I am staying in my trade here, even though you can see this big wick. I just made a post here not too long ago, right when I was getting close to this idea here, setting up for potentially ascending triangle. And this is the comment, which I don't know if anyone looks at these and sees this, but if we close and confirm a rejection below 267.65 as resistance, it is a fail. Well, we didn't do that. We fought and we fought and we fought. So I got in the long and I rode it up. Now I'm not taking profits yet. I'm thinking I'm going to bring this into close, and I want to see where we close, how everything pulls out. Now, usually I'm shorting NVIDIA up here. Is this going to be a time to short, though? Honestly, I'm not sure. Like, I feel like I don't want to short it now. We had this, we had that very nice low, and we bought right back up from these lows down here in the 261s. Double bottom here, and we just spiked up, and the market had a huge spike this morning, and then the dip, right? And that's what I sold. But my initial idea coming in was that, wow, the market might be bullish today, but I want to buy the dips. I want to sell the first initial pops, and I want to buy the dips. So I'm going to try to get this video out here. Now, it's the end of the day, which is a little bit trickier to play, and it's power hour. So power hour, usually you get this momentum here. What we need to see first off is some candles to close above this area, roughly 269.30 to 269.44. The bears are really protecting this range, and that's the problem here. So we're gonna have to see how it all aligns here, because there is definitely a short potential idea here, but I'm trying to stay and maintain bullish. Looking at a 15-minute, you can see the clear potential. I know I have a lot of lines as always. We have this like clear potential resistance, like something like that, whatever. We're looking at a potential of a bull flag or a bull pennant here, looking for a breakout depending on the target. Depending on if you measure this as like a big symmetrical triangle, the target's 274.20 to the upside, and then downside is 263.50. I don't know how the market's going to play out here, but I'm trying to hold this long here. I think if we're going to have a chance to break out, it needs to break out today. Otherwise, this is just going to be another short. Now, you can see we're already getting some rejection. We can't close candle bodies here below the 268.68, and we can't close candle bodies below this area. So these are two big areas here. If we can control it, last time we came up to this level, we rejected really hard. We fell all the way down to 68.30. We got a bounce, but then we rejected here, and that was a good short. Is it going to do the same exact thing where it ends up failing potentially and just falls through all of these levels and then maybe bounces? Or is it going to fail and come all the way back down here? Then it's not so good. So this is sketchy. I'm not really going to say we need to take any longs. We are getting into the last hour of the day, but I am in the long and I'm looking for a break of this 269.34 to roughly 269.44. I want to see that get confirmed as new support. And then the biggest level is the 270.36, which is an area here. We popped up, closed candle body below. We never went back to it again. Will NVIDIA be able to get above this level and confirm it finally as support? If we do, this trade will be valid and it could launch us back up to potentially up into the previous high area, which is a high of 275 with a candle body close at 272.44, which could also be another level. And this downtrending resistance of the long-term resistance is roughly 276, 270. It'll be up in this high wick again, where I have a big yellow line way up here at 284. That's from these tops up in this range. Actually, it should move that up a little. Well, I'm okay with keeping it like here. You can go off of this candle body if you want, 285.80. And that's this previous area where we could not find support on. And this area of the 270.45 where we're rejecting right now is an area that was support before. So that's going to be key resistance. And that's why we're struggling so hard here. But it kind of looks nice on the daily because look at this. Giant bull flag, falling channel, first daily candle close outside of this pattern. Is that a daily breakout? It's very possible that this is now a daily breakout. This is something we were spotting on like a 15-minute chart. And I was looking for that falling wedge breakout. And I was still shorting it and thinking it was going to go down into this box area down in the 55s. But something I did notice here, and I was posting it this morning, was actually, and I know I have a lot of lines and you guys know how it is. Now we can't get too excited here because look at the the hourly candles. Can't close above, can't close above, can't close above, can't close above. So we have 1 minute here for the next hourly candle to open. Will we open up here and actually be above? That's what I'm wondering. And if we do, and you can see here right now, the candle body is actually above here. So the next one opening up, we should hold this 86 area as support, I think. That would make the most sense. But we did flip this area of consolidation into support by closing and remaining above here as support. This was the candle body close here on the hourly that came up. And this was the back test. So I actually didn't take the 261s long because I didn't spot this until like last night. I started talking about it. So I made a post on it. But you can see through these lines what's going on here. Price, consolidation, breakup, consolidation, push. So that's what we're going to be looking at. And if this is a bull pennant, we can just do a short-term, smaller target. Let's see. See if I can get it through these lines. Then potentially the target could be, if this plays out, right up here to this 277. So I just wanted to put this on you guys' radar. Good luck with your trading. Peace.